The great thing is, Charlie, you say what you like.
Okay, that's normal. Ready?
Wow, I am ready. Look at that. Oh,
Hello, David. Don't talk to me now.
don't be making me laugh.
I'll tell you why in a minute.
Okay, that looks quite special, doesn't it? Eh?
Scary.
She. Oh, I think I might recognise that face, but I'm going to leave that to you. That is an interesting clock, Charlie.
Yeah, it's a bit of a story as ever, David. Hello, everyone, by the way. I'm in shorts as well, but
Well,
David's copying the good looks.
I am. I had the weather is shining beautifully outside, and come to
Can't
see.
go with the yellow, David.
One day you'll get there, Charlie.
Yeah, what a thought. Enough. Anyway, Rusty and I were travelling down west, and we were at a friend's place who I've been buying from for years. And I walked past this clock, and Rusty said, "Wait, come back here, Charlie."
Right.
He said, "I want to buy that clock." I said, "What do you want a French clock for? We've got numerous French clocks."
Right.
She said, "Look, English coat of arms, French clock, wonderful original colour of the gilt, doré as they call it." And she said, "I actually think that might be Queen Victoria in fancy dress because you've got the crown here." Anyway, so we bought it. I then spent the next 7 months looking for a Victorian dome, which it would have been under,
Of course.
which I've now found. And she spent a lot of time with Christopher, our fantastic researchers, researching this clock. It turns out that the silk trade in the 1830s, 40s was coming under a lot of pressure from overseas imports, particularly French imports of silk. So Queen Victoria and Albert, in their usual way of supporting the Brits, said, "Right, we're putting on a fancy dress costume ball
Yeah.
at Spitalfields.
Right.
Everyone has to have their dresses made in silk.
Okay.
Only 2,000 of them. Plus.
Right.
And this is a commemoration of that 1842 ball in May.
So literally a commemoration of a one-night ball.
But she then did two or three others.
I see.
But it single-handedly saved the Spitalfield silk trade. Single-handedly.
So because of the raising of the money or awareness?
Awareness. And
Awareness.
2,000 silk dresses is a lot of kit.
It's a lot of kit.
Yeah. And
So-
so you have Queen Victoria, yet again, go back to your fantastic book about the British Empire.
Yeah.
Everyone knocks it, but it did a huge amount of good. It's not all bad.
No, it's mainly good. I mean, if it wasn't for the empire and it wasn't for people like Queen Victoria, the
For
world
those that
wouldn't.
haven't read the book, I've just read it, and I'm dyslexic and I hate reading. Do read it. It's superb, and it might change your view.
Thank you, Charlie. That's
That's my
very
pleasure.
very kind of
It's
you to
not
say.
a plug, it's true.
No, thank you. I do appreciate that. I'm a big fan of Queen Victoria. So this is 1842. She's only, 7 years on the throne, so she's still a very young woman.
Absolutely, but full on. Her
Yeah.
and Albert were just purely,
Yeah.
just like our late Queen Elizabeth, into saving the nation and doing the good for the nation.
And this clock was designed and made purely to commemorate that event,
Correct.
which makes it a very unusual and very rare clock.
I think so. And the story's everything, isn't it?
Well, you're brilliant at your
Most
research.
people would look, and I walked straight past it, so well done, Mrs. Wallrock.
Yeah.
And just say it's just a French, another French clock from
Yeah.
the 1840s, 50s.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a beautiful French clock supporting the English, and it's made in France to support us.
The irony
Love
of
it.
it, isn't it
Love it.
marvellous? What are you doing with it? Where will we see it next?
As I said, it's taken me 7 months to find this, and it did take some finding.
Yeah.
Because it's so big. We're going to repolish this because it's a bit just not. We're going to take it to the Treasure House Fair,
All right, yeah.
which is where we're launching Rusty's year's worth of book, and
Yeah.
it's called Heroic Endeavour. And if ever there was some heroic endeavour, that's it.
Isn't she marvellous?
So in June that'll be at the show Treasure House Fair.
Dare I ask how much, Charlie?
6,000, 5,800 if you get difficult, 5,500 if you get really awkward. But after that, you're not going to own it.